Good afternoon and welcome to a reading with the Neptune Soulful Seer. Today we're going to do a reading for the collective as a whole here. The card that I drew earlier today was, not today, earlier in this month here, maybe last week I think, was anticipation here. So anticipation is the desire for the future, filling you with energy and motivation. When anticipation arises, it will guide your direction and inspire you to work toward your goals. Let anticipation fuel your success. All right, collective. So, anticipation. All right, so let's see what the Most High would have us to know and understand when it comes to anticipation. Okay? Okay. All right, so the center, we have ghost. Okay, so silence speaks volumes. Sometimes no response is the response here. Okay, so something is being anticipated when it comes to being ghosted or you ghosting someone. There is some anticipation here. All right, so it's time to be quiet here and not respond to something here. Okay. And opening up here is disapproval here, not the vibe, time to rethink and redirect. So there is some disapproval, okay, of your silence here, okay? Someone doesn't like that you are ghosting or not speaking. And then we have target here, okay? So target, focus pays off, you're hitting the mark, okay? So this ghosting here, the silence that speaks volumes here, no response is the response here. And someone doesn't like that. They feel it's time to rethink and redirect here. They are disapproving this ghosting here. And you have hit the target though. So this focus on ghosting and being silent and not speaking, not responding to things is paying off and you are hitting the mark here. So the anticipation here is for the future here, what you're motivated for. So sometimes you have to make some changes and you are anticipating, some of you, that this change in your behavior will make a change in your life, that this will pay off. Okay. So we also have playfulness here. And we have here strength here. Okay. So we have strength here. Okay. So, okay. So with this playfulness here, have a playful nature here, your soul here, creating space and joy. Okay, for gentle healing here. With strength is embrace your strength here. Your power inspires and uplifts here. Okay, so someone is disapproving the fact that you are strong here. They don't like the fact that you have strength. They don't like the fact that you are playful here. Okay, they don't like the fact that you're creating a space for joy and gentle healing in your life here, collective here. But their disapproval is not the thing that you are focusing on. You're focusing on what pays off for you. And that is being strong. That is being in your playfulness and ghosting those who disapprove you, who don't like your vibe here. Okay. Your silence is speaking volumes here. Okay. And then we have big money here. Okay. And we also have storm here. So we have a storm here. Okay. So someone who has disapproval here wants to create a storm in your life here when it comes to your abundance here. This is something that's on this way, so get ready to receive. But someone is in this disapproving energy here. They're giving you a thumbs down on this energy here. Okay. But there is a storm cloud here. Dark clouds are gathering. Prepare for challenges ahead. But remember, storms always pass. So this disapproving energy is going to try to create some storms for you, collective. But you have abundance on the way and you're going to hit the target here. As long as you stay strong, embrace your strength, your power inspires and uplifts. So you are inspiring and uplifting others here with your attitude, not speaking negative of others who disapprove you by not responding here. This will bring abundance here. Okay. And then we have a motorcycle here. Okay, so there is forward motion, and this is going to bring a change. What you've been waiting for is approaching. Okay, so this big money, this abundance that's on this way, get ready to receive here. This motorcycle is speaking to forward motion that's going to bring a change. So, what you've been waiting for is approaching here. The fact that you are being silent is speaking volumes here, and that sometimes no response is a response here. It's going to bring in that abundance here. It's going to bring in a forward motion of change in your life, changing the way you act towards those that disapprove of your energy here. Okay. And then we have prayer hands here. Okay. So stay grateful, have faith, and trust in divine guidance here. Okay. All right. So you've been praying here, and your abundance is on its way here, and you have remained in a playful, nurturing energy for your soul here. You have created space for joy and gentle healing here. So forward motion is bringing this change. What you have been waiting for is approaching. So change is coming here because you have prayed for it, huh? You have been grateful, you have faith, you have trusted, and abundance is on its way here. You have not spoken, okay, to this disapproving energy. You have not responded to any negativity that's come your way. You have not responded in the midst of this storm here, okay, this challenge that has been in your life here. So remember that this storm is going to pass as long as you stay strong here. You are embracing your strength, your power here. And this is inspiring others here and uplifting others as well here. So you are hitting the target here with your strength, with this forward motion here. This focus is paying off for you here. Your playfulness here, even in the midst of a storm here, you are hitting the target here. And concerning this disapproving energy, you have prayed about this situation and you are growing stronger in the midst of this storm here. Okay. So your anticipation here is this target here. You are anticipating hitting this target here. Okay. It is guiding you here, your direction, and inspiring you to work toward your goals here. So this anticipation here for this change here, because you've changed your behavior, so you are anticipating change. You have prayed for this, and you are anticipating that the Most High will do what He said He will do, collective, in the midst of your storm here. Okay? Wow. And so on the bottom of the deck, we have Fortune Teller, which is interesting here. We have Fortune Teller on the bottom of the deck here. You see things others can't. Trust your gift. Okay. So those of you who see things, trust your gift. Okay? You see things that others cannot. All right, let's get a little more clarity, collective. Okay. Let's get a little more clarity for you. Okay. All right. So with this disapproving energy, we have firebender. So this is a fire sign. So this could be a Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius here. Okay. Okay. They fear nothing and they blaze new trails, but they have a disapproval of you here. They feel that you are not the vibe here. And it's time to rethink and redirect whatever energy they have towards you. They are trying to rethink here. Okay. And then we have agreement here. Agreement, a partnership is forming here, built on mutual understanding here. And this is, making you playful. This is creating space for joy and gentle healing in your life with this agreement here. And then we have strength, and then we have a bridge here. Okay, there's a bridge here. Okay, but the path ahead may feel uncertain, but courage will carry you through. So courage and strength will carry you through here. You may not know the end goal here. You may not know what the destination brings, but have courage and stay in your strength here, in your power. Okay, be strong, right? Though the path ahead may feel uncertain, have courage and know that things will be okay. Okay? And with big money here, there is some disillusion here. Someone is delusional. Okay. We'll say that someone is delusional here. Okay. Seeing only what they want to see, not what is real here. Okay. So this firebender energy is delusional here. They see only what they want to see, not what is real here. Okay. Then we also have confusion. So they're delusional and confused. Okay. They don't have the answers. And honestly, they're not bothered by it. Okay, they don't have the answers and they don't care that they don't have the answers, yet they're trying to cause storms in your life and block your abundance here. Okay, then we have a karmic masculine. So, this is a karmic masculine here. He embodies domination, deceit, and selfishness. His presence exposes the wounds you must heal to break free and reclaim your strength. This is a karmic masculine here. So, this is a male energy or a female in this karmic masculine energy. Okay. So they are delusional here. Okay. But you see things that others don't see. So trust yourself when it comes to this karmic energy because you see the truth that they are delusional here. And you still have a forward motion here that you've been waiting for. It's approaching. Even though this karmic masculine is trying to block that here. They're very dominating, deceitful here, and very selfish here. Okay? But you see the truth. You see through all of this. Okay, collective? And then we have embarrassed here. Okay? They can't believe it happened, wishing they could take it back here. So what you prayed for, okay, you trust in the divine, you stay grateful, you have faith here, and someone is embarrassed. They're confused and they are embarrassed here. They can't believe it happened. Whatever that is, they can't believe it. Okay. Maybe you've gotten past their games, this karmic energy that they tried to bring your way, and they can't believe that you have gotten past that here. Okay. So we have robot here. Okay. So this is someone who is cold and detached here. Their feelings are locked away, replaced by logic and indifference. Okay. So someone is in this energy of confusion. They're embarrassed here and they are very robotic here. They are cold and detached from what they do here, from trying to cause a storm in people's life here, community. So just know that you're dealing with someone who is very detached here, cold hearted, very confused, yet they're embarrassed when things don't go their way, especially when it comes to an agreement or some type of partnership they want to form, some type of mutual understanding they would like to get with you here. But you see things that others can't see, so you trust your gift. You know not to trust this person. And they are embarrassed here. They can't believe this is happening. Maybe they wish they could take it back, the things that they have done, but now it's too late here. Okay? And yes, this is someone who disapproves of you. They don't like your energy. They give you a thumbs down here. All right? But they fear nothing. They blaze ahead, right? Creating new trails, even though they are cold and detached here. Their feelings are locked away here. So they are replacing, feelings by logic and indifference here. And they are confused here. Okay. So this path ahead, may feel uncertain, but courage will carry you through. So this confusion, they don't have the answers here. And they are not trying to get the answers here. But you are strong here and you are forging ahead here. You may be uncertain about your journey, but you're going to have courage to make it through in spite of this disillusion, this delusional energy here, who wants to make an agreement with you here, but they are karmic here. Okay. So, yeah. So just know that there is someone around you. This could be someone at work. This could be someone in your family or someone you're in a relationship with here. Okay. But yeah, anticipate change in your life here. Anticipate being stronger here, moving forward, even though you're not sure of the way ahead here. You got abundance coming here. Getting away from someone who's only concerned about themselves, blazing new trails here, fearing nothing but caring for no one here, only caring about themselves. This is someone who's very dominating, deceitful, and selfish here. And they are confused and they cause confusion here. That's why there are storms here, because they cause confusion, which creates storms in your life and in theirs and in the people surrounding the situation here. But you've been prayerful here, okay? And you're going to hit the target, and it's going to pay off when it comes to this dealing with this robotic energy. Okay, so let's see what else is here, collective. So once again, this may be a fire sign energy that is dealing with this, or it could be a fire sign energy that is doing this to some of you. Okay. All right. All right. So we have acceptance here. Okay. So when it comes to this disapproving energy here, and it's not the vibe here that you need to rethink and redirect, you have gone to a space of acceptance with this situation, that this is who this person is here, this fire energy here, that they fear nothing, that they want to blaze new trails here, yet they have disapproval of you. They give you a thumbs down, but you have accepted that this is the situation. This is who they are. You have gotten to a space of acceptance here with that situation. Okay, and then we have here letting go. So you accepted it and now you let it go. Okay, so your playfulness here, you are nurturing your soul, creating space for joy and gentle healing, and you have let go here of this partnership here that you thought was built on mutual understanding, on some type of agreement. So you have let go because you accepted who they are here. So you let it go, collective. And then there was a failure here. Okay, you accepted that there was a failure and you let it go here. All right, you got your strength here. You are embracing your strength, your power, and it inspires and uplifts others here. Even though there was a failure here, and now there's this path ahead that may feel uncertain because this situation didn't work out, but courage will carry you through. Okay, so there was failure. Okay, so there was acceptance. Okay, and you let go of it. Okay. Some of you let it go and you just accepted that it was a failure here. And now you're moving on. Okay. You're going to go to this path, this new path ahead that you may be uncertain about, but your courage will carry you through, your strength here. Okay. And then we have dreams here. So there's dreams here. All right. So this big money, this abundance that's on its way, get ready to receive. This is something that you've dreamed of here. Even though someone here around is saying that maybe they're saying that you are delusional here when it comes to these dreams here that you have, this abundance that you feel is on the way here. Maybe they are saying that you see only what you want to see, not what is real. But it's not for them to see. Okay, this is something that you have prayed for, and you're going to trust the Most High, and you're going to follow the path. Okay, you're going to listen to your dreams here. Okay, especially when it comes to moving forward here and bringing change into your life, what you've been waiting for. And because listen, when it comes to this karmic masculine too. Okay, so you are listening to your dreams. Maybe something is being shown to you in your dreams concerning this karmic masculine energy that you need to move forward from. Okay, that needs to change here with this situation here. And you are listening here. And maybe they are the one that's saying you are delusional here to move forward here, to believe that you can be abundant without this energy, without this situation here, collective. Okay. But you are going ghost on this situation. You're being silent. Okay. You are not responding here because you see things that others can't see. And you are starting to trust the gift that the Most High has placed in you. Okay. And then we have direction here. Okay. So in the midst of this storm here, there is direction here. You have to prepare for the challenges ahead, but remember, storms always pass here. And someone may feel like you're confused here, or they are causing confusion, creating storms for you, and they don't have the answers to bring you out of this storm here. And honestly, they're not bothered by that here. But you have to find direction yourself here in the midst of this storm, okay? You have to stay focused, okay, on your direction and not depend on people that are causing confusion in your life collective, okay? And then we have overcoming obstacles, okay? So this confusion is an obstacle, this storm here, but you are going in the right direction to overcome these obstacles here, okay? You're going to get past them here because you've been praying here about overcoming these obstacles. And someone is embarrassed here. They can't believe it happened. Okay, wishing they could take back what they did, but you're overcoming the situation. You're getting past it. You're overcoming obstacles. You're letting go here. You are accepting this failure in your life and moving on, listening to your dreams here, going in a new direction here. Okay, because help is on the way. Okay, and you have hit the target, collective. You hit the target here when it comes to dealing with somebody who's a robot, who has no real feelings here, who is very cold and detached here. Okay, so help is on the way. Your focus is paid off. You're hitting the mark. Help is on the way. Okay, because of your acceptance, help is on the way here, and you're moving in a new direction when it comes to this failure here. You're taking your chances on this new path here. These dreams, you're listening to your dreams here. Okay, you're moving forward. You believe that abundance is on its way. Okay, yeah. And you're in this energy of playfulness here. You're letting go. Yeah, this is good. And you're learning to be silent here when it comes to the things that you are anticipating in your life the change that you are anticipating here. Okay. Anticipating overcoming obstacles here. Anticipating the help that is on the way here. Listening to your dreams here when it comes to abundance here, when it comes to a new path in your life, collective. Okay, you're listening to the guidance, the direction to go to get out of this storm here, away from this confusion in your life. Okay. All right. We have, gonna get any more cards here to wrap up what you may need to focus on a little bit more here, collective. Okay. Mm-mm. Okay. So we have here adjustments are required. That's a third quarter moon. So there's the need to adjust. Okay. Let go. Overcome obstacles. All right. That new moon in Aquarius, that bringing love into the situation. Love for yourself here. All right. And the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Okay. So adjustments are required here for this situation. So communication is key. And bringing love into the situation is also key. Okay. So being silent here. Okay. Loving people from afar. Okay. So this is not about being angry or hating anyone. Okay. This is about loving people and letting them go to be who they are. If they are karmic, you have to let them go. You have to love them from afar. Adjustments are required here. And communication is key here. Okay. So communication, listening when it comes to your dreams here. So communicate with the Most High. Pray more as well here. Continue to pray. Continue to communicate with the Most High so you can overcome these obstacles here. Okay. You can pray and let go of the situation. You can pray and bring love into the situation here. Okay. And just listen to what the Most High is saying here. Okay. When it comes to overcoming obstacles, when you're praying here, because help is on the way here. But you just continue to walk in love, collective here. And by walking in love, I mean, you can detach from people and still be kind here. You don't have to give of yourself. You don't have to have a whole lot of conversation. Keep your conversation between you and the Most High about what you're doing here. Okay. Listen to your dreams if he speaks to you through your dreams, but continue to pray here. It'll help you to overcome these obstacles. It'll point you in the right direction here. Okay. So he will help you. So you just listen and he will show you the way forward. Okay. So believe that the Most High is hearing your prayer. Okay. So when you pray, just make sure you are communicating everything that you feel about the situation and then let it go. Give it to him and he will help you to overcome these obstacles. Okay. And just know your focus will pay off. You will hit the mark here. Okay. Yeah. So once you bring love into the situation, because you see things that others can't, trust your gift here. Your silence will speak volumes. Sometimes no response is the response here. Okay. So anticipate here. Okay. That things will work out as long as you stay in this loving frame of mind and loving yourself here, because you're protecting yourself from this karmic energy here that's causing confusion, causing storms here. Okay, so love on yourself. Build up your strength and your courage here. Okay, and continue to pray, and that abundance will be on the way here. And stay in your playfulness here, because that's where that bringing the love into the situation here. This playfulness, this loving energy here. Stay in that energy. Don't let anyone change who you are. Okay? Creating space for joy and genuine healing. That's bringing the love in this situation. The genuine healing that you need for yourself here. Okay? The joy that you need after this situation. Okay? So stay in that energy of playfulness, bringing that love to yourself here, remaining loving to others. Don't let that situation cause you to be anything but yourself. If you are genuinely loving towards others, don't let one situation change who you are. Okay? So help is on the way, and focus pays off, and you are hitting the target, collective. So don't stop praying, because that'll help you to overcome these obstacles here. This it will help you to overcome this storm. So that is what I see, collective. So I pray that you all have a blessed rest of your day, and that you remember to stay prayerful, and everything will work out for you. Okay? Neptune Soulful Seer is out. Take care.